going to start recording.
Okay.
But
at the beginning.
At the beginning, we're going to talk about that. So here we go. Check.
Chickadee check. Gobble.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Born
Psych.
ready, man.
All right.
Born ready.
Welcome back. This is the Chainsaw Bar. I'm your host, Mike, joined today with guest hosts and regular hosts.
Clayton,
Madeline. Leah.
Welcome to the Chainsaw Bar. That's everybody. Let's get this started real fast. I'm just going to throw out the questions. Let's get our heads going. Let's do quick questions quick. Italian cinema, garbage or great?
do what now?
Italian cinema, garbage or great?
From what I hear and what I've seen, it seems great.
Great, I love it.
No comment.
Aww. Really? Aww.
I've not seen much.
I've not got enough exposure to say, but I'll say what I've seen is great. But yeah,
Alright.
it's still in the it's still the
Wait,
jury's
what
out.
Italian cinema haven't you seen?
Most of it.
Jury.
But he was talking about Dario Argento
Argento.
Last week,
time.
but
And he said something about eyeballs, and I was like, okay, so I'm never going to watch one of his movies.
No, that was just the one. That was just.
No.
No, actually, that wasn't
He said
even
it was a director
Argento.
trademark.
Yeah,
That
he likes
was,
the
no,
eyes.
that's a Fulci trademark.
yeah, it's his
That's
specific guy.
Fulci, zombie.
Oh.
So Argento, you're fine if you're okay with people getting cut up by like Concertina.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's his thing. People getting cut.
Yeah.
Fulci, it was the shard.
Okay.
Shard. Yeah, I won't. But there was also a cool scene with the zombie fighting a shark.
But shouldn't
No.
you be like embracing your true terror and watching it? Like that's.
She got shot in the eye when she was a kid.
I mean,
It should still be scary.
Yeah, it should be. It needs to
It
be.
should be.
scary.
I guess it might be a traumatizing kind of terror.
Yeah, re-traumatizing.
Maybe not that.
There's
alright.
it's one thing to face your fears, and it's another thing to be re-traumatized.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't want that for you, so I want to be clear.
yeah.
Fulci, no. Argento, yes.
Okay.
It's
Well,
it's
see,
not
no.
the same as you're traumatized. Like I wasn't traumatized.
No.
Although there was the thing with the Argento eye with the needles.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
You
at.
just
I
said
was like,
Fulci.
dear God, no.
No, Argento, yes.
Yes.
Flip that, because Argento is the one with the eyeballs.
That's
no,
what I thought.
Fulci
That's
did
what he
too in
said.
Zombie.
True, but Argento does all the time.
With the
24/7. Every
Yeah.
film has an eyeball scene.
does it?
Yep.
I can't even think of any eyeball scene other than that one with the needles.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
In
Regine.
the opera movie.
Regina.
Regina is joining us today.
Regina.
She's reached the level.
Yeah. And she knows it.
She knows it.
Yeah. Fist bump.
Yep, there we go. We've
I
reached
prefer
the level.
Regina.
Regina.
Reached the Regina level. Regina level.
Oh,
Wow, the fact that you just mixed up Fulci and the eyeballs thing.
oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm not. I'm talking about Zombie and the eyeballs and Zombie.
But
It's
no,
Fulci.
yeah, like, no, you don't want to
But
watch
yeah,
an Argento
Argento has
film.
some eyeball stuff too.
A
But
lot of eyeball stuff. Consistent eyeball stuff.
okay,
Yeah.
it's just mostly Constantine
Yeah, probably. Maybe the Italian cinema, maybe the garbage
and a
for
lot
you.
of broken glass shards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italian cinema, maybe stay away from it.
Okay. Sounds good.
and this is our pre-Thanksgiving show, and this is also show number 7. We'll adjust that in a minute. But quick questions again. Pumpkin pie or apple pie?
Pumpkin.
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 Yeah.
Yes, I am pumpkin also. All right, and that's year round. That's the best pumpkin pie. That's the best
Who
pie.
eats apple pie?
Apple pie's great.
No,
I
I mean
love
during
apple pie.
I
Thanksgiving.
love apple pie.
During
Like-
Thanksgiving?
No, during Thanksgiving. That's
It's
It's a
apple
standard,
pie-
too.
Thanksgiving in my family, you eat all the fucking pies.
Word.
That's not the point, but like during Thanksgiving.
There are all the pies.
You don't get key lime pie during Thanksgiving, which I would
Like,
love.
Okay,
I
not
must
key lime pie.
have pumpkin. If apple's not there, it's okay. But I do love apple pie, and I'll
Yeah.
be making both this year.
Oh, nice.
I'm making a pumpkin.
I mean, on another note, I made peach cobbler for Monday for my work.
Yum.
Oh, that was
That's
very
delicious.
Yeah, and it was fucking good. But I mean,
Ooh.
that I would choose that over pumpkin. That's an option.
It's not a fall option.
It is.
It's a write-in.
Nah, it's a late summer option.
It's a cop out, and I'm taking it.
But you made a pie. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that seems great. And it was sharing, so that's pretty
coworkers
awesome.
ate my pie.
Wow. All right, let's jump to the next section on that note, of whatever that was.
Yeah.
This is news to you. This week I delved the internet and I dug up a website called popsugar.com and found out that Kristen Stewart's going to be doing a new sci-fi horror flick released next year on January 10th called Underwater.
I've seen the preview.
I haven't seen the preview, but I just learned
Tell
about
me
today.
that it's a cross between Waterworld and Shape of Water.
It's completely not.
Because
That
that
is
is
Well, then it's
all.
out
that's
the
what
door.
I didn't want to hear.
It's out the door. Look, I look. Okay, so I cannot stand to watch anything with fucking Kristen Stewart in it. She never closes her damn mouth.
Did you not see?
Exactly.
You always have to look at her damn rabbit teeth.
I want to see her
It's
rabbit
like-
teeth.
it's like,
I
can you
want to see
close
how
your
long
mouth?
she can keep her
One
mouth open
scene.
in that scene.
One fucking scene. Keep
Well,
it
she's
closed.
got to hold her breath at least somewhat because it's like deep water. It's like,
Okay,
did you
but
see
Okay,
the movie
so-
The Meg?
Yeah.
It's an
Does-
underwater facility that's
Oh,
flooded.
so maybe she'll have to, hold her
does
breath.
she have
She's going to be in a
does she have
submarine
to
is
hold
what
her
I've
breath
heard.
in
I would imagine.
Turanian
Oh, God.
I don't know.
movies?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
You
a
know,
no
we're-
for me.
Does she have
Probably.
nasal problems?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe she does.
That's
Maybe.
not my problem. I just don't like seeing it on screen.
Yeah. So like they were covering a bunch of stuff that's coming out next year. They're getting psyched up for the good stuff coming next year, and there's a lot of stuff coming out next year. From The Grudge to a new Invisible Man.
It's an election
Oh,
year.
oh,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
it's gonna be brutal.
The
There's
new
gonna be
Invisible Man just looks like Hollow
Why?
Man redone.
It looks like a
Why?
stalkery kind of thing.
Yeah.
Monster thingies chasing the girl,
It looks,
which could turn out to just be all in her head, possibly too.
Wait,
Yeah.
they're remaking Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Claude Rains Invisible Man?
Quite possibly.
It's gonna be bad, but
No.
it's definitely getting done.
It's not gonna
Yeah.
have clever.
But if y'all check out that Kristen Stewart movie, just let me know and I'll watch it from y'all's point of view.
I've got to have my Twilight fill of her just sitting there with her mouth agape
She's like,
24/7.
Hey, did nobody see American Ultra?
I did not.
No.
I don't know.
Oh my god, she gets tased, you guys. You need to fucking watch that movie.
American Altar. That's on my list now. Was she tased with her mouth open or closed?
Yeah,
it
this
may
is a deal
have
breaker.
started closed, but it was definitely open when she hit the ground.
No, I can miss
Oh
that.
man.
Which
This
is exactly the kind of physically the opposite of what your
That's-
mouth would do.
Yeah,
It's being tased.
See, like, I don't want to watch
Sad.
anybody enable it, That's what it is. They're enabling her mouth to be open,
that would feel
they're
really
enabling
dirty.
Yeah.
I'm not
so-
an EMT or
I don't need that kind of mouth porn.
But I
I'll
think
pass.
when you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
shocked, then your
She
teeth
gets the
clench.
shit kicked
It's
out
like
of her. It's hilarious.
Her dramatic is just like, it zooms in
Well,
right
it's
at
not
her
that I
mouth.
want to see the shit.
You know?
Oh no, it's
If she
fine.
did the little or
Yeah.
something, that would be
Like-
collector style. Oh, then she gets
Papa.
tased. Yeah, that would be great.
What's that?
Chianti.
What's Chianti?
Yep. So that's happening.
Yeah.
And apparently they figured out a way to turn old 70s sitcoms into horror movies coming next year.
What?
They're doing a Fantasy
Name?
Island style something called Fantasy Island.
And it's horror?
Wait,
It's going to be a horror movie.
Fantasy Island?
There's a rich guy
Okay.
invites a bunch of people to his island, Fantasy Island, and then it all just goes horror movie from there on out.
I like the sound of it.
I actually kind of like the sound of it too.
I really hope
Is
there's a
there-
tattoo
is
in there.
More?
I hope so. I hope there's some little person there directing them to their untimely demises.
It's gonna be.
Willow.
I was gonna go with Peter Dinklage.
Warwick
'cause he's in
Davis.
everything.
Sorry.
Oh
No,
yeah,
Warwick.
Peter Dinklage is in everything now.
No, I don't want Peter Dinklage in this movie.
You
mean, I
don't have a
like-
choice.
he's too
He is
good
the
for
go-to.
Fantasy
Why can't we get Warwick Davis?
But horror
He's the
Fantasy
original.
Island?
He's the
You're right.
OG.
No, he is too good, and he's great, and I love him.
I mean, I can't. Peter Dinklage, no.
He's gotten everything.
Did you see about
He's not-
Dirty Rock?
He's cornered
He's
the
not
market.
It's brilliant.
But he's not going to take that role because he doesn't like being portrayed as
As a little
a little person. Yeah. So
That's true.
it's definitely not going to be.
Yeah, there's a lot of stigma there, I imagine.
Yeah, that's coming out next year. That kind of blew my mind. It's like, wow, that's something. Let's see. We also got Elizabeth Moss is going to be in The Invisible Man. The creator of Saw, Lee Whannell, is going to be the director of that. So that's something to look forward to if you want to see that Invisible Man thingy.
I mean, I'm interested. I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but I'm interested.
And he's also going to produce the new
Something. Come on, Gene.
Pumpkinhead. Thank you, Leah.
Yeah.
Lee
That's
Whannell is also
Fist bump,
responsible for
fist
the.
bump.
He's also going to be. Thank you. That was actually what I was going for. Pumpkinhead. That he's going to remake Pumpkinhead.
The only thing that's going to make or break that is if they do CGI. Like,
No, the only thing that's going to make or break that is if it isn't the original Pumpkinhead.
well, they could probably make something new. Yeah, they could look cool.
Which I'll come to in the second bit. The next bit of just crazy stuff I looked at in that list was Antlers is coming out for the new Guillermo del Toro film. Will be out on April 17th. And the trailer on that is just creepy.
I think I saw that trailer and I think I was really hyped for it.
So that's coming out in April. So
if it's got Guillermo del Toro on it,
It's got Guillermo.
he's producing it. He's got it. Looks super creepy.
I mean, I just love his monsters, dude.
It looks like they got a nice one in this, and there's a creepy little kid just doing creepy ass shit.
Yeah.
Creepy kids,
I mean, that's
Guillermo
kind of
del
how he
Toro.
rolls.
It's like, what's it
Yeah.
supposed to be? Like, you know.
I have no idea. It looks like
Must be
it looks like the
Zelda.
little creature, the thing the little kid in the trailer. Watch the trailer.
It's a
It looks like
Wendigo.
there's this creepy little kid. He kills a skunk with a rock and then just chucks it into the room. And the next thing you hear is this creepy, and it jumps over and eats the skunk and runs into the shadows. And then
Doesn't
he's
eat the kid?
no, the little kid
he's
is sitting there
feeding it.
feeding
Yeah,
this
he's feeding it.
dead
It's his
animal
pet.
collection.
It's his pet, and
I gotcha.
like it's in a dark corner, and he just throws the dead animals to it.
Okay.
And he's just out
so he
collecting.
wasn't killing the skunk out of
No, he killed.
No.
Yeah,
malice.
no,
he was
he's
just
killing it
feeding
just
Yeah.
to feed it.
He was
Okay.
feeding his demonic
And
cat.
then eventually it gets out.
It looks like it gets out, and then there we go.
So I can't fault
Yeah.
the kid for
Yeah,
it.
when
So
you
that's
have
kinda
pets
fun.
that you feed
I need more.
live animals to.
I need more background on it. I mean, I know I'm gonna watch it, but I just want to hear.
Yeah, it's
like,
it's ways
better
away.
description, but yeah.
But from that trailer, I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah, I was
all in. I'll be there.
I was
Was
in
it-
from Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah,
Actually, I was in from the.
That was in the
title.
trailer.
because I watched a trailer and did not realize it was like one of his productions.
It was
like,
in the previews
okay.
for Doctor Strange. If you didn't go watch that yet.
No.
Doctor
okay,
Strange. I didn't watch
stop.
Doctor Strange.
Or Doctor Steve.
Oh, maybe I didn't.
No,
I did
that-
not see
Oh, you
that
meant Doctor Strange?
Why did I say Doctor Strange? Well, in that
Because that was
light.
also.
I mean, in
because
that
he's really
note-
horrifying. That guy in that Doctor Strange. That guy's scary.
In that note,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
yeah. Wait, no,
Look
no.
at his weird ass face.
There's the thing. It's like the
Is
next.
that CGI?
No.
Okay.
The next Doctor Strange is supposed to be
Okay,
like
go
horror
ahead.
element. It's in a multiverse like where like there's horror. Like it's supposed to be slightly horror themed.
Like the new Doctor
The
Strange.
new Doctor Strange is going to be horror themed because it's got Scarlet
Fuck
Witch
yeah.
in it, and they're going like from
Okay.
multiverses. Like they're traveling different
Well, it
multiverses,
should be scary.
and it's going to be horror. Like there's horror theme in the next one.
It's
I feel like you're
witchcraft.
making this up just to cover your ass on that damn misstatement.
I promise you not. Look, everybody Google it right now. Sequel
Everybody
Doctor Strange
Google it.
gonna
Everybody-
be horror,
Everybody go.
Yeah.
horror theme.
And in 20 years, it's like, yeah, Mike was wrong.
Yep.
Yep.
As usual.
There we go. And I
Actually,
thank you,
like
Disney.
30
Thanks for
seconds
buying my
to see
podcast
it.
20 years ago. Appreciate it. You bastards.
Yeah.
All right. Also, we're covering in that weird entire block of damn crazy stuff coming out. The Lighthouse. That's not actually in it, but the Lighthouse is getting its video on demand release next month on December
Is
20th.
that a horror movie?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks so fucking scary.
It
just
looks
from the
really good,
previews.
and I've heard it was really good from one of my friends who is a big horror movie buff. He was like, I love this movie. It was really fucking fantastic. I was like,
The beginning scenes we watched on our really pirated bad Russian copy were pretty awesome, but then the pinata killed
the
it.
pinata kept coming into the screen, and I was like, I can't do this.
I'm not going to gamble at that website, Russia. Sorry. I'm sorry, Russia. I'm not gambling at your website.
I'm not gonna do
Oh,
it.
okay. The
Yeah.
pinata is not in the movie.
Yeah, I
There's
was
a
gonna
pinata
say, I was like,
that's
what?
the thing that keeps-
I'm like, that's a
when you
god.
pirate movies,
Sounds
it keeps coming down over the screen like, hit the pinata.
Yeah,
Or like,
when Russians like pirate movies and put them on the internet, they are all filled with these gambling websites they own and run.
pretty much the
Nice.
same thing they do with our government.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I
I
can't prove it.
Pinata.
You don't have to kill us, Russia, but don't put so many
This
pinatas
isn't
in your
a
pirated
political-
films, buddies.
Well, that one-
podcast, but I just figured
That one's missed me. So like, what's the story?
Oh, okay. So, like,
Well,
Team Edward is in it, and Willem Dafoe,
Uh-huh.
and this is old-timey lighthouse work, so they're going to replace the other lighthouse people, and they have to keep the lighthouse running.
And they're drunks.
And it's just them
And I heard that
on this
there were
island
sirens.
for like 3
Mermaids,
months.
actually.
Mermaids.
Oh, okay.
Sirens,
So-
mermaids, same thing.
So is this old?
They're out to eat humans.
Is it
Yeah.
old or is it like coming
This
out?
came out this year.
This came out.
Yeah.
Is it like an indie film?
It's
I
kind
don't
of.
think so. You can't afford Willem Dafoe on.
How are we covering both
Budget.
sides of Twilight? Like, you know?
No, you don't understand.
Like,
Robert Pattinson is
honestly,
the good side.
you're wrong, not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just talked about Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, yeah,
Now we're
I'm
talking
just
about
like-
Robert Pattinson.
This is like my
This
nipple
is the
rubbing
horror-
if
greatness.
King Jacob doesn't get represented here,
I'm done with this podcast. Thank you. Good night.
Because I don't care.
My mission's been accomplished.
See, like I was interested until
Totally
that
fell
happened,
for
and
it.
I found something
No,
more
he's
horrific
so much
amongst all.
better
Yeah.
than Twilight.
Come on, you saw
Like
him.
he
Goblet of
deserves
Fire.
to leave Twilight behind him.
I mean, he was a
Goblet of
fish.
Fire?
Yeah, he turned into a shark.
No, that was the other guy.
No, that was Edward.
No, that was not it.
Was it not him?
No,
Oh,
it was,
maybe I
the
missed
guy
it.
for the other.
It was the bald guy from the
Oh,
it was
okay.
the big, tough
Oh,
jock.
sorry,
Uh,
Harry
it was-
Potter fans. I messed that one.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Well, you know,
Hey, Rod.
that's a shitty saga too. So.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean that.
From downtown.
Oh,
LeBron is in town. Good
Oh,
There's been
job.
a lot of enemies
Oh,
on the
okay.
internet.
oh God.
A lot of enemies.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all.
If I get lynched tomorrow, you'll know why. But I
Well,
stand by
why?
my belief, and
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Lynch him with some levy.
But
It's all
this
right.
is kind of a redemption deal. So you might dig this. And you might. All right.
yeah.
Bobcat Goldthwait got a pass for doing all the HBO, Netflix damn stuff.
Look, you can't.
That's
yeah.
like his redemption for me. It's like, all right, you're out there producing funny comedians. All right, I can wipe everything behind you. And you're now a movie producer, comedy special producer.
Well,
Bobcat, you've now got pass. If it came down to you and shoot myself, I'd shoot myself, I guess.
do you know where he's gonna
At the end
make
of the
or
world.
break it though? Is like if he does Batman really good or not.
I am so scared for
What?
that.
What?
Robert
Edward-
Pattinson is going to be
Edward's
Batman.
supposed
Oh, I thought you said Bobcat.
Whoa.
Wait.
No.
He might be Commissioner Gordon at best. I don't know.
Hold up.
Oh, man.
Hold
that's-
up. No, not
Or the
not even a
Penguin.
villain.
Also in Doctor Strange's universe, that happens. But no, not in this one. Wow.
Okay, next question.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Wow.
That was-
Sorry, we went really off the
Well, that
rails.
was good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're going with. So, touching up on another sad point that you guys already recovered. This is the super long lead up to the situation. So, I was prowling around on ihorror.com, thank you. Trey Hilburn III reports that Rue Morgue
Yes. Rumor.
reports that Peter Block is still in line to direct the Pumpkinhead rebuilds.
Yeah.
And he's totally wanting to do them.
Or produce them.
No, or direct them, I think, yeah.
The director of
Yeah, so-
Saw.
Peter Block.
No, he's set
No.
to produce it, right? Not necessarily direct it. They have
I think Peter Block wants to direct them.
Well, he might, but that's not what I read.
But- Yeah, so he's still down for it, and he believes it definitely needs to be done.
Oh yes, we definitely need.
Can we just wait until Lance
anything-
Henriksen dies before we just
Yeah,
write one of his
right.
greatest
No.
Because then you don't have
Before
it.
we skull fuck him,
Look,
Right?
well, I
before we
think
skull fuck him,
Well,
can we
you
wait
don't
till he
want-
dies?
Wait,
you don't want him
whoa.
rolling over in his grave. You might as well have him die from a horror shitty movie.
Stop.
I'd rather have him.
Wait. Isn't Lance Henriksen dead?
No.
No,
Who died that was like him?
lots of people know.
I honestly thought Lance Henriksen died this year. Last year.
No, Lance
Oh my
Henriksen
god.
did not die.
Somebody
Not
search
that I
it.
know of.
Because I thought he died. Sorry.
Lance Henriksen.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Lance James Henriksen is
Nope,
an
he's still alive.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
So,
wait,
so, Clayton, to your point, would you rather someone skull fucked you till after you died?
I mean, like, I'd rather somebody push me into my grave rather than shit on me when I'm buried.
What does it matter to you when you're dead?
You know what? I would
Because it
honestly.
doesn't matter. I don't know. Well, why does it matter if he's alive?
I
'Cause
want him
you
as a
feel
little
that shit.
cameo. That's what I want. I want Pumpkinhead with him as a cameo in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can.
If he's making some cash on this, and then there he is.
Here's the twist.
Okay,
He's the
but
witch.
He made that movie.
He is
No!
That would be sweet.
or the wizard.
Bobby,
The
you're
witch,
right.
it'd be the
So
witch.
it's still the witch.
All right, not wizard, warlock.
This is
Not the warlock.
Which
Which is better? You know the first one,
It
Witch.
could be Doctor Strange.
It's always witch.
It's always Witch. Didn't you watch the Warlock?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
And
I'm
even
not the
in the
Warlock.
movie Warlock, he says, no, I'm a
I'm
witch.
not
right?
a witch.
Well, you know,
F you.
whatever.
Warlock means something else. It means something in witchcraft. It's totally
It could be.
different.
It's something in D&D lameness.
Yeah.
Sorry, D&D.
Well, I mean,
I'm
don't
not
know.
sorry.
Look,
The
listen.
only person who can pull that off.
Do
was
you
Felix
think that they
Merkel.
should redesign the monster itself, or should it be the same?
That monster was perfect.
Monster is pretty sweet.
It could be.
But it's a spirit of revenge,
That
so that's kind of up
I
to
read the
interpretation.
poem that the movie was based off of. The movie, honestly, way off base with the source material.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's-
we can
let's
go
hear the poem.
deeper. Like it could be
Yeah,
darker.
they could.
I would like to hear the poem.
As long as they don't go all like
I don't
the
wanna
Crow Part 4. As long as they don't
Right.
go Crow Part 4
No, as
on
long
that.
as they don't.
I think they went
As
too far
long
with
as
the
Edward
Crow
Furlong
Part
doesn't
two.
end up in it, I'm probably fine with
Let's
it.
not do it at all.
The Crow
but-
Part
okay,
2 was too
let-
far.
Let's
That
do
was
the poem.
perfect at Iggy Pop. That
Yeah.
was his saving grace.
Yeah,
The
it's
main
not
character
much.
was terrible, but Iggy Pop was
It's
great.
not much. It's good, but it's not much.
But like that was it. That was as good as it
Hello,
could
Leah's
have
found the
got. That's
poem.
reports.
Yeah.
But then it,
Oh wait, am
All
I
right,
reading it?
all right,
now?
yeah,
Yeah,
you got
oh, you gotta read
it.
You gotta read it in
all
poetry
right,
fashion.
don't forget to credit the writer and director.
She
and all that.
will. Oh, she will.
The writer of the poem is Ed Justin which would later be used in the 1988 film of the same name. So apparently the poem is actually in the movie, but I don't recall it.
It is. They say it,
Yeah. At the
Did you?
beginning, up on the screen.
and then even in the second one as well.
Oh wow.
What year?
Keep
was it?
away. I don't remember. It doesn't say.
Google it, people. Just Google it.
Okay.
Let's get to the good points.
Yeah.
Y'all Google it at home. Fuck off.
Keep away from Pumpkinhead unless you're tired of living. His enemies are mostly dead. He's mean and unforgiving. Laugh at him and you're undone, but in some dreadful fashion. Vengeance he considers fun and plans it with a passion. Time will not erase or blot a plot that he was brewing. It's when you think that he's forgot he'll conjure your undoing. Bolted doors and windows barred, guard dogs prowling in the yard. Won't protect you in your bed, nothing will from Pumpkinhead. So that makes it sound way more
that's-
sentient
Mhm.
than the monster in the movie
It's
really
also
was.
like
That's
the
just-
exact
yeah, that's-
same
that's-
lyrics as the Misfits song.
Exactly. But yeah, exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the
I've
exact same
never
lyrics
heard
of
the
the.
Misfits
Yeah.
song.
Oh
it's-
no! It was on Was it on Famous Monsters?
I think it's on Famous Monsters. I don't believe it's on.
I think it was on Famous Monsters.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, no, that's awesome.
But I mean, they embellished it with like Pumpkinhead, you know, with their signature stuff. But yeah,
But I don't know. To
but
me,
keep
like
away from Pumpkinhead unless you're tired of living. That was definitely in the song. That part I
Yeah.
remember. I don't remember the whole lyrics.
yes, Pumpkinhead definitely to me always seemed like a sentient, just kind of demon just going after shit. And that was
Right,
like, all right,
I mean, it was
that's.
so...
It wasn't like the summoned spirit. That's you're just puppeteering. That's actually all right. You've got it. You stay away because it could kill you on the job, and you just could just be a victim of it.
Yeah, but there was also the fact that it was a song spirit.
Yeah.
It was a summon spirit, but it also
That movie
happened
has
all in
such
like
good
one
monster
night
effects, though.
in the movie, I guess because of time.
Yeah, it runs
Yeah.
out.
Whereas the poem makes it sound like you can try to live past this for years, but eventually he's going to get
Well,
you
but
anyway.
that was part of the movie too. This was an ancient spirit that was conjured up to do this task.
Yeah,
like
that's
repeatedly, people could come through.
But I mean,
and,
the thing is, he's gonna get the job done.
Because
Yeah.
Pumpkinhead don't play.
Yeah.
He ain't got no love for hoes.
Pumpkin is the finisher.
Man, he needs it be redone.
He honestly deserves a reboot.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it.
I-
As long as they
I
don't make him
problem with
look
all
really
reboots, but
crazy.
okay, that's
As long as they don't make him look like a shitty alien, like
okay, no.
Or something just terrible
no,
CGI.
I just don't see the need for a remake of Pumpkinhead. People would just go back and watch Pumpkinhead.
And that's great. All right.
Yeah.
May 15th next year. Look forward to it. Chris Rock is is starring in and producing
Get Out Part 2.
Oh god.
the 9th installment of Saw.
Are you fucking serious?
Why?
You said Chris Rock, right?
Chris Rock. With Samuel L. Jackson maybe and some other people. The next installment of Saw will star and is being produced by Chris Rock.
I was done with Saw like after like 2.
At
The
2?
first one?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one? I've never seen past the second one.
Yeah,
So May 15th is your day to watch Chris Rock be in a Saw
I
movie
mean, if y'all are into Saw,
that he produced.
sure, go watch it.
I
I
don't
probably
know
would miss that one.
9th installment. That kind of blows my mind. It's like 9?
Yeah,
Really? I didn't
I mean-
realize there was more
I
than
mean,
It's
there's
that-
still only
it's-
7 critters.
it's literally just
But
a,
he's competing with Home Alone.
it's a reimagining and Sam Jackson as Jigsaw.
I hope so.
God, that'd be great. And then I might watch it.
I might be down with that. But the fact that
Yeah.
Sam Jackson might be in it and Chris Rock is in a weird ass horror movie, that kind of picks at me and makes me want to go watch it.
Makes me
As
wanna
a
watch it
guilty,
as much
like-
as I don't like the series.
I might just
Yeah.
wear my
Or
trench
torture
coat and a
porn.
mask. I'm like, no, I'm not here. My name is Bill Gates. You didn't see me here.
Bill Gates.
Nobody seen me at this film,
No,
but
it's
here
I
I was.
don't know. I mean, people will watch it.
But that was a big one for me. I was like, what? I was like, wow. So
Whoa. We did not go there.
yeah.
So we did.
And let's end this on a high note for the news to you. June 12th, Tony Todd is actually going to be the Candyman.
Sorry.
Jordan Peele's directing it. It's going to be following the 90s.
Oh, Jordan Peele's gonna be.
It's going to be the 92 storyline. So yeah, Tony Todd's actually going to be reimbursed.
Reprising?
He's reprising
This
from
is
what I've read
the
today.
fangirling.
There was all this talk about.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, and
There was
they,
talk about it wasn't gonna be him. Like,
yeah, exactly. But it's like,
And
why
Jordan Peele,
not?
I don't.
He still looks amazing. He's
Yeah.
still scary.
yeah.
Tony Todd.
Tony
Oh
Todd.
yeah.
Yeah.
He smells good too.
No, don't tell me that.
Ooh, I
Oh.
kind of get him. Ooh. Oh yeah, Tony
Seriously,
Todd.
Mike Taylor.
Ah, Tony
Step it
Todd.
up.
Oh
Better smell like honey.
god. Damn.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's your June. June is that. There you go.
June is so much more
Is
exciting.
that when
than
it's
me.
coming out?
June 12th is a scheduled release date of that film
Next year.
next year.
Candyman.
Madeline and I are going on a date. With Tony.
And that's according to the internet.
Me, Leah, and Tony Todd.
So hopefully that comes through. But that's the internet telling us
Huh.
that Tony Todd is gonna be the Candyman and not some other guy and him being
Yay.
a extra. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, no, that's freaking super great to hear.
Well,
But you're not
That
a big
was-
Candyman fan. I can see by your face.
You
I
can
mean,
see
it's
by the
good.
thought
Like,
of
I
that,
like it, but
yeah.
I'm just like, oh, that's cool. I'll watch it. You know.
Yeah, I was kind of stoked
That's
about
my
that myself.
favorite- my
I didn't
favorite
do
part.
that, what you two just did.
Yeah.
but
I mean,
It's like, I love Candyman, but it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't just
Yeah,
whatever
The
fangirl
love of
at.
Tony Todd.
yeah, that was.
And it's more
He is a
the
man.
kind of love of like, you know, there's something about that movie that's so romantic, and in a way that I don't accept about romance movies. Like you like Titanic.
Yeah.
No, he does. I
No,
call
great.
him
It's
out.
a great film.
That's real.
I love Candyman in that same way, where this is a romantic movie to me, and it's
Oh.
close to my heart
Yeah.
in
Be
this
my
way.
victim.
Mm.
My victim.
Be my victim.
He says it.
It's a,
It's
yeah,
a-
I mean, no, like, it's a very
It's
like
true.
dark romantic movie.
But
It
you
is.
know, there's the whole like
Every girl has a
backstory.
fantasy.
Wait, but before the Be My Victim,
Literally, be.
after he was traumatized and
Murdered and
murdered and
Yeah.
turned into this psychic force that was Candyman, there was a romantic story behind that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
That's the romance in the
Yeah.
story.
yeah.
It wasn't between him and Helen.
Terrible events can
It was-
make
it
evil.
was-
You know.
It was the earlier story.
Sometimes something
that
that's
he was
nice
murdered.
can go bad. You know?
Yeah, it does. That's true too for people who were into that. But for me, what was romantic about that story was the history behind it.
Yeah, stories are always great.
And if that turns out to be all bullshit, Sugar Pop, popsugar.com, you can go fuck yourself. But that's what your people said, and I hope
Pop
it's
Sugar,
true.
don't fail me now.
Pop Sugar, you better not fail us.
Just email
'Cause,
Tony Todd and
I'm gonna ask Tony.
Because next year's gonna be epic. Next year's just got a list of stuff.
plus Halloween
Halloween.
coming out. The new Halloween's coming out next year.
And there was just a list.
Back to back years of Halloween.
Yeah, those are good years.
Come on, man.
I can't hate that. And we get Tony Todd's Candyman. I feel like it's the 90s again.
Oh.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's see. Next segment we're going to is what did we watch this week? And any raising of hands who wants it? She's psyched for this. She brought her notes.
No, I'm not gonna
Brought
bother.
her notes. Yeah, you gotta use the notes.
What did you watch?
It's fine.
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Because we were talking about
Original or remake?
music. The one in the mall with
The
Ving
original.
Rhames.
The remake.
Yeah.
That was the remake. Okay.
Yeah, what's the remake? That's Dawn.
A legitimate question.
Because
That was a joke.
we were talking about music in movies. One of my very favorite scenes ever in any horror movie, really, is when they do the lounge cover of Disturbed's "Down with the Sickness,"
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're like golfing and
shooting
the
zombies.
zombie golf, and oh my god, that shit was just so fun. Like I loved that whole sequence so much that I had to watch it. So I did.
They did a few of the Disturbed songs in that, right? They did Down with the Sickness.
They did other covers
not
of
other-
other songs,
yeah.
but that was the only Disturbed
Oh,
song.
okay,
It
never
was
mind.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's all
George
good.
Romero has such a good music in there.
Okay.
Sorry. Good, George.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
But there you go. Wow. All right. You're up next.
I also watched a George Romero movie this week.
Uh-oh.
And that movie was from the mid 70s called Season of the Witch, which had a totally different kind of musical soundtrack, which was Donovan. And it was really cool, actually. Never saw it before. Season of the Witch.
73, I
mid-70s,
think.
And
73, I believe.
I think it was later than that, but you can Google it while I'm talking if you'd like. I think it was 76, 77. I could be wrong. But Season of the Witch was about, and it cracked me up because the headline for the trailer was like, suburban housewife gets into witchcraft, shocking results. I can't see that far, I'm nearsighted. 72. Okay, early 70s. Shocking results. And what happens is, like, this suburban housewife, it's very much like the same plot line from Desperately Seeking Susan,
Oh, really?
where you're this New Jersey housewife and you go into the city and you find this cursed object and your life changes. But without...
Are you saying Madonna's the cursed object?
Wait,
No,
what
the
object?
jacket.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking the guy was like, he's
yeah,
the cursed object?
Without the amnesia or the romance story behind it, because this was a woman who was a housewife who felt like very much she was entrapped. She felt like she was her husband's pet. She felt like people were attacking her at some point. She had a lot of nightmares about home invasion and being a pet. And so she gets drawn to witchcraft.
Isn't that
And
always the way?
embraces witchcraft like we all do. And gets everything she ever wants. And
That's the twist.
starts getting laid and gets everything she ever wants. And boom, done, shakalaka. That was the whole movie. And Donovan was...
That song, Season of the
Season
Witch,
of the
was for
Witch.
this movie.
Was
I
for that
fucking
movie.
love that song.
I love that song, right? I've known that song my whole life. I grew up on Donovan. I never watched the movie before, and I was like, okay, well, this is... There were a couple weird scenes. There was a weird scene where she's like kind of getting off on hearing her daughter have sex in the other room. That was uncomfortable.
Disturbing.
Yeah, that was pretty uncomfortable. But what George Romero did with this movie that I haven't seen in a lot of movies that center on witchcraft is he researched witchcraft.
Oh.
Apparently, or maybe he was a witch. I don't know, but he got a lot of stuff right about practical witchcraft, and I thought that was really cool. Like there was one scene where she invoked Satan, and that was kind of lame. And I guess some witches probably do that, but I don't think most people do. But a lot of like kind of just the general what's the word I'm looking for?
Menage a trois.
No, that's definitely not the right word. Mike. Nice try. the general,
Ambiance feel.
ambiance feel. No, not that either. But like practical, like rhythms and methods that witches actually go through. He actually got a lot of that right, so it makes me feel like he actually put some time and effort into researching what he was doing, and not just going into the 70s hype of, oh my god, let's play the witches. Not Wicker Man. And Wicker Man had some, cultural background to that too. Don't get me wrong, it did. Some of the pagan background, but some of that got so fucking wrong and actually backwards. But there were so many movies back then. Suspiria is another one where they just like made people who practice witchcraft out to be like such bad
So
people.
the stereotypes weren't really in this one.
The stereotype in this, but at the same time, she was afraid. She was afraid of what she was doing, and I think that's legitimate, especially if you're a young or a middle-aged housewife in suburban New Jersey, or say wherever they're supposed to be. I'm assuming New Jersey because Desperately Seeking Susan. But if you're a middle-aged housewife and you're like, you know what, I've always felt drawn to witchcraft, let's just go ahead and just dive on in there. And some of it was really corny, but all of it was very, very 70s and stylized. But at the end of it, I thought it was hilarious that the shocking result was
That she got what she
she's
wanted.
cool. She's cool. She did what she set out to do. Okay. Yeah, did people die? Okay. Did they deserve to die? Maybe not, but they did. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty cool, and it's very Ramiro-y in the way it's directed. There's a lot of ooh sound in the background when people are walking through woods or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's always fun.
It's that chill.
It's that Ramiro thing that he does, but I thought it was interesting. I thought it was pretty cool. It stuck with me for a few days. The other thing that I watched this week was a documentary on Shudder called White Horror, which was super good. Guy.
Did you say white horror?
Why?
Why horror?
Not white.
It is the season.
Why?
But,
Yes, the season for white horror. It is this. It's always the season for white horror.
Okay.
We're always in season. Why horror?
Yeah.
It was a documentary on Shudder. It's a guy talking about a lot of stuff, starting with like his fascination with horror from childhood
Mm-hmm.
and different genres of horror and what the history of horror and how it affects different groups of people, including women. They brought up a lot of stuff that we've talked about here on this podcast, actually. And that was really interesting to me. I do really recommend watching that. It wasn't terribly long, but it was, movie length.
Yeah.
Why horror? I can't remember the guy's name.
there you go. That's there.
Who did
Just
it.
show her the
Oh,
list.
cool.
She may be able to pronounce it better than I do. But show her the names and such. But yeah, that's the information. You might have heard him say his name, so I don't know.
Oh, Tal Zimmerman.
That's it.
That's his name.
Tal Zimmerman.
Yeah. So he's a horror critic.
Oh, he's a critic.
Well,
Yeah.
not a critic. I guess he
Oh, then forget him.
he
then.
works with a lot of like horror publications and does
So he's a horror buff.
He's a horror buff.
horror buff.
Aficionado.
Yes,
A
aficionado.
fan. Just like the rest of us.
Aficionado, if
That's
you
good.
will. And I really related to him. I really related to what he was talking about. I really appreciated the way he was talking about people outside of his particular group, including women. And he does a interview with the Sosa sisters, and they're am I saying their
Soskas.
name right?
Soska sisters. Yes.
Soska. Okay. Missed the K. He did an interview with them in there, and a lot of other people who write for horror magazines, horror movie directors, John Carpenter, George Romero, all these people were still alive apparently when this came out, and it was really interesting, and it was just kind of his journey. Why does horror mean this much to me? Why is this so cool?
That's fun.
Why am I obsessed with horror? Is there something wrong with me at one point? But also just to go, hey, and then the science and some of the physical science of it, and the his mom went and had physical tests run while they were watching horror movies to see how they reacted to it.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. I really liked it. I'm glad that I watched it. I had a tooth infection earlier in the week, so I was hung up on the couch and had nothing to do but watch TV.
That sounds awesome. How was Elijah Wood in it? Since he was the narrator in it, apparently.
I did not realize the whole time I was watching that Elijah Wood was the narrator.
Creep factor.
Couldn't hear Frodo, huh?
No.
Thank goodness.
No, I did not even. I didn't see it come up on the screen, and like I said, I was sick, so maybe I didn't see a lot of what I was.
That sweet, sweet voice just creeping.
Comprehending, but I didn't even notice until it just showed up in front of me when you handed me your phone.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you watch this week, Clayton?
Exactly.
Oh gosh, you
Cheers.
got put on the spot. Huh?
Yeah, you
So,
did.
yeah,
That's what we all did.
You had a few
I mean,
minutes to think about it.
I did.
It's what we come here for.
I ain't scared.
It's done. This is the bus, and you're under it now.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been hit by many buses, so it's all right. I watched Brightburn. You seen that yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will
Okay,
never
I've
watch
not
it again.
seen it.
Really? It's basically like the story of the same story of Superman. Like there's these two people trying to have a kid. They can't conceive a kid due to complications. And so one night, like a meteorite falls out of the sky, lands in their farmland, and it has a baby in it.
I've heard about this.
Turns out to be an alien, like it's some kind
He's
of
an alien.
alien planet. Yeah. And so they start raising him, but they keep his asteroid in their barn or whatever they got him out of.
Yeah, the ship.
Yeah, and then once he starts hitting puberty, he starts noticing like he's starting to
Getting stronger or something?
Powers, yeah.
He's never been sick.
Because there's a part like where he like kind of throws this lawnmower out of anger, and then it turns upside down. Then he like sees it twisting, and he's like he didn't get hurt or anything from what happened. So he starts putting his hand slowly towards the blade as it's spinning and spinning. Then he puts his hand in it, but it doesn't do nothing to him. It just like he finds out he's indestructible. And
It was
scary
honestly a very terrifying movie.
Yeah, and then
It was Superman gone bad.
Yeah.
That sounds
It's a
horrible.
mega Superman story, like, and it was done really well because he starts having like crushes. He starts trying to get revenge on people. Like he starts acting out, and he finds out his crush like makes fun of him.
Right.
And then he
Wow.
starts being mean to her. He there's a part in there where he like grabs hold of her, and she's like, let go, and he actually just breaks her arm and just snaps the
Oh
bone out
my
of it
god,
and
that's
everything.
horrible.
But eventually at the end, like it's like him realizing who he is, like the meteorite that he came in
And
on is
realizing
evil.
that he's an asshole.
He starts
No,
to
he doesn't care.
he stops caring. Like he
And
acts
not
like
a
he's good.
superhero, he's
Yeah,
a
no,
villain.
he's really a villain. Like at first, like he's kind
And
of
his parents are dumb as fuck.
Yeah. So,
Gosh.
That's a villain.
but he
That's great.
starts killing people, and he still tries to play it off like as he's innocent. And then at the end, like he
It
actually
sounds like something that would just piss me off.
oh man, you gotta watch it then. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely worth
Wait,
it.
because I gotta be pissed off more than I already am.
Well, eventually, like his dad gets tired of it, so his dad starts he takes him out in the woods, like he's like, we're gonna go hunting, and then
and
like,
he kills his dad.
well, because like his dad waits till his back's turned, and then he raises his rifle at him, and he shoots him.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spoilers.
well, if you ain't
Deal with
watched
it.
it yet,
Yeah,
like,
it's been out for a while.
We're here spoiling everything. Yeah, I mean, you gotta go watch it if you haven't. Sorry about the spoilers, but either way, like then he just starts going off, and at the end, it's just not a happy story. Like it doesn't end.
It
doesn't-
Super
that sounds-
unhappy.
I stopped
Yeah.
paying attention for a little bit, and I looked up at the exact wrong time. You know exactly what I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah. I know that.
Yikes.
But-
That's great.
But I mean, it just never, like, it's one of those great horror movies. Like it doesn't end happy ending. Like it ends.
No, the
it
end
ends
was
like the
horrifying.
world fucking sucks, and this is how it's
No,
gonna
the
be.
world is
fucked.
Yeah. And then
And this just adds worse to it. Yeah.
Oh, man,
yeah.
it would-
That's
What's
great.
the porno?
it went under the radar. I'm surprised not a lot of people have seen it. Like,
Because
Yeah.
Bright was out. Bright was there, and there was like freaking Will Smith
I watched
and
that.
ogres.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't that great.
Yeah, no.
And
No.
also, if people are
And-
associating this movie, that's
Yeah.
completely
It's not.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is completely.
They both have
different.
Bright in them, so
But this is
Brightburn
Brightburn.
was the place or their
It was
last
the
name?
place. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the place they lived.
place they
Yeah.
lived, yeah.
so both indie,
Oh,
both
wow.
had Bright in them. There's too much
This
distraction.
one, yeah, but this one was just like legit.
It was
good.
perfect.
It's
It
good.
was a really great movie.
If you want to watch a
but I'll
movie
never watch it
that's
again.
gonna make you cringe
That I will never watch again.
and make you hate like little kids.
Yeah. I don't need
No, it
that.
wasn't
I don't need a
little
movie
kids,
for
it
that, kids.
Creepy bastard.
Sorry.
It was
No, it doesn't make it. He's
him
creepy.
coming into puberty.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was creepy,
Yeah, he's
but
very
also the
Yeah,
puberty
teenagers
factor
suck.
made him. I
Mhm.
mean, it's basically this child with Superman powers trying
Yeah.
to deal with puberty,
Uh,
and it goes all fucking wrong.
And trying to handle what he
trying
does.
to deal with puberty as a mom. I'm gonna tell you, y'all. You don't know this. Maybe your mother's never told you. The two males in the room, but that fucking shit sucks. That shit.
Now
sucks.
add Superman powers to Aiden and Oliver.
No,
No.
stop.
God.
And they're trying to figure out how to deal with those
No.
powers, like, and then they take
No.
matters into their own hands.
I
Yeah,
can't.
that'd be Bright.
Because
Yeah.
kids that age suck so bad.
But that's his like. He even
Yeah.
wears a
Wow.
his eyes glow red, and he wears
Yes.
a mask.
But like I said,
Yeah,
I
that
know.
was so great.
Yeah.
That actually happened to
He
my
shoots
children.
lasers.
Teenage boys. Teenage
that was my
boys.
children.
Yeah.
Wow.
Except for the lasers.
No, the red eyes, the lasers. I'm pretty sure it all happened.
Yeah, I'm not that. It's not that far off from teenage
I think
boys.
It's not that far
I
off.
think
Puberty
this
sucks.
This is our this. We gotta watch this, guys. Like,
I'll make. You guys have seen it, so me and her will have to sit down and watch it.
yeah,
this
you
week.
Yeah.
I'm
rent it
skipping
and watch it. Like,
Yeah, it's
and
probably
then
on
let
the
us know what you
servers.
think about it because
I really wish
What
I
is
could
it
just
called,
give you my
Brightburn?
Voodoo account. Brightburn.
Brightburn.
Good. I'm glad.
I heard about it. I heard it was evil Superman. I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool, but fuck Superman.
Yeah, I mean that's what I said.
But
too,
then it's like-
nega Superman, so it's like everything that Superman did turned upside down.
Right,
And then
Bizarro Superman.
You love, yeah,
There's the
but it's
Bizarro-
not. But he's not
Except
Bizarro.
he's a
Bizarro's kind of
Yeah.
a goodish kind of guy.
Yeah, no,
He wants
yeah.
to be a good guy, but he's a
But
bad guy, a
This
good
has
guy in his own
nothing to
world.
do with
Nothing to
any
do
of
with the Bizarro
that. No, it has
universe?
nothing to do with Superman.
Then why do they? It doesn't have anything to do with Superman.
No, this is its
No,
own
no, no.
universe. No,
No,
it's
this
their
is
own
a
universe.
total different
This
story.
is a totally like
They ripped
original
off
story.
totally
They ripped it off.
original derivative.
Oh,
Yes.
Superman.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly. An
exactly.
original derivative.
There you go, an original
Dark.
derivative.
I'm
Delicious.
calling it that, and I'm not gonna.
That's perfect. That's
It's
perfect. That's awesome. I
I mean,
definitely
they're farmers and everything.
Yeah.
the story, everything.
It's true.
Also, never mind.
Definitely.
I'm
And
not
somewhere
gonna- I'm not
DC
gonna go
is
to
like,
Star
you
Wars.
sons
If
of
you
bitches.
if you love,
There's
gore,
nothing we can do against you because you didn't use anything except the basic
Yeah.
story in the most basic ways and flipped it.
Mm-hmm.
You never used anything. So it's like there's no way that they could basically say that's like a style copyright infringement, but
There isn't.
it's just like, wow, that's okay. They're probably actually like, how can we
Did
turn this
you-
to our comic?
Did you?
The gore is great in it.
The
Oh, that's
war?
impressive.
Okay.
The gore is pretty good.
Now I feel really
I like
bad
the
because
one.
the shit I watched this week was fucking awesome and lame at the same time.
There's
Okay,
there's a
let's-
real fucked
let's
up
talk
scene.
about that, Mike.
Yeah, what'd you watch?
All right, this week was a damn. Apparently, it was a Kiernan Shipka week for me because I started like just got spun. I was like, I want to watch the damn Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and I was like,
yay!
I just want to watch that this week.
I love that.
No.
And I've been
Watch the first
trying.
episode, kind of.
I've been trying to watch it, and she just every time I start watching it, and she comes here,
Starts.
you.
When he says
She-
he's talking about his wife.
I'm
That's
talking
me,
about my wife,
Maddie.
Maddie.
Regina.
Yeah, Regina. Yeah, she just starts getting me all hell, and she's like, "This is how they're just damn being mean to witches," and blah 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 blah. And I'm like,
No, I didn't say
I just
they're being
wanna-
mean. I said they're stereotyping.
yeah, and I'm just
They
saying,
are bad stereotypes.
Bad.
yeah,
bad
but
stereotyping.
that just stops me from being able to finish watching it because then you just come in and just start saying things every time I'm watching. I can't watch a story, can't get into it, and I've been trying to watch this for like 6 or 8 months now. So like I'm only on episode 3 or 4, so it's like, all right, finally. So I was like, I'm watching it. Like there we go. So I sat there watched. It's like, yes, all right, that's cool. The whole Dark
Have you
Bride
been
story
watching
was
that while I've been
awesome.
asleep? You've
It
been
was-
watching this like shitty witchcraft series?
I haven't had a chance. It's like I go to sleep before you do, so there we go.
It's the one on
But
Netflix.
we have
Zelda
different.
are
We
the
have
best.
different out.
That's
hours.
the one on Netflix.
No, I
That's the
can't, even
Netflix,
with the
like,
ants,
original
with the-
series.
I've heard
it's
people
okay
say
to
it's
put a
good.
hex on a boy
It's
if
fun.
he hurts you. No, it's not.
It's fun and
It's not
dark,
gonna
but
put
it's just like
hexes on
They're
people.
evil.
it's got a strange
They're
vibe.
evil, but
Still,
they're portraying all witches as evil, and I think that's like
They're also portraying all witches as non-humans. Like they
No.
specifically
like
put humans
seriously,
in a different
and the whole
species.
like your dark marriage.
it's kind of like the Harry
They
Potter
twist like
world.
that.
They totally do.
They totally do the whole
twist.
shoulder
Oh.
shimmy,
There's a slow
the dark
shoulder
marriage
snaky
shoulder shimmy.
Your dark marriage should
I'm-
to the
Dark
dark
Lord.
Lord.
Praise Satan.
Praise Satan.
Yeah, it's
Satan,
it's
baby, Satan.
super-
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
when
it's
the
good.
Cramps did
It's
it,
fun.
it
It's
was
enjoyable.
cute, Mike, but when they do it, it's like
It's definitely not the
yo,
comic books.
But that's not.
You just not like people to have fun.
Apparently,
Yes, I
like I can't
don't
finish
like
my
it to
segment.
have
It's like
fun.
sad. It's just I feel bad. I'm
She's
good.
That's
interrupting
just
your.
the-
Just gonna crawl under that hole over there. See you guys under the hole.
Do you know the Church of Satan tried to sue the show?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
they
awesome.
tried. The Church of Satan tried.
Why?
To sue
What was
because
it?
Because
they're
of the Baphomet statue.
because
Oh, they have it
Cool.
trademarked.
Wow.
and they had
They
a
thought they
trademark.
did.
Yeah.
And
Just
there
went
has
bad.
been an undisclosed settlement because they did use it in the second season. They did have to
And
get rid
actually, they
Yeah.
do have a
Oh,
trademark to the Baphomet.
We got to do a
It is
podcast
exactly
at
like
the
the
Church of
statue that they
Satan.
made
It
for
is
We may
exactly
discuss
like
the
that
Church of Satan
statue.
on one.
We
in
got
the
to do a
future.
podcast at the Church of Satan.
Yeah, it's like
Why?
they're right up there with Scientologists in my book.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry, guys,
I
Well,
mean,
my
but
best
whatever.
friend's a Satanist.
No,
I
it's
can
not
totally.
It's
Well,
so-
that
it would just be
Satanist
cool.
Church
Like-
of Satan versus Satanic Temple.
I honestly
Can we
don't
go
know
into
what
that?
shit is.
Sure, whatever.
I don't know either of those things other than
Are
like
you comfortable?
the
going
Satanists are all just
there?
kind of
I'm
like
not
me-centric.
uncomfortable going
They're
in.
me-centric.
Do you feel like
Is
you're
all I can
both
read.
on
versed in this.
One
Yeah.
is more helpful.
I don't
than
care
the
what
other.
I'm versed in. I
Yeah.
just want to do it. Like I'm ready to take this show
But
where we
Clayton,
can.
This'll be
let's
a
get
learning
informed
experience for him.
before we have the argument about Church of Satan versus Satanic Temple.
All right.
Oh,
So
God.
back to
That's another show.
my
Yeah,
segment.
another show.
Okay.
We'll
All right.
have that
What else
conversation.
did
Tell us what he
We need
watched.
to.
All right.
All right.
Let him.
So I watched that, and that was great. Loved it. And I'll probably finish watching it later, another 5 or 6 episodes. It's been rebooted for a 3rd season. They're working on it now.
Oof.
I don't know how they're doing it because I don't remember the 2nd season, but I think the 2nd and 3rd season are just blocked together and they're
It
all going
must
to
be
get
that
released.
good. It
So
must
there
be
it is.
realistic.
It's really fun. Realistic? No.
Mm.
Fun? Yes.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Fun, dark. I love the black dude that has to be in the house, stuck there all the time. He's a
Right?
damn doll. Love him.
He's
Just
What
fun.
is he, a ghoul?
No, he's her uncle. What's his name?
Oh, gosh.
Gosh.
Ambrose.
Sebastian? Ambrose.
When
Ambrose.
you see he has to be
And his real name is
all the
Chance-
time, I see ghoul.
Pedromo. Pedromo? Ah, fuck, I can't spell. Pedromo.
Pedromo?
Middle.
Chance Perdomo.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh,
even I had a
that was
second.
butchered pretty bad.
Yes, it was.
Perdomo.
But he's a
Pedromo.
he's a doll. He's like the best part of that series.
He really is.
It's
Like,
like, love him.
so
I mean,
cute.
Hilda's pretty great too.
Yeah.
I love Aunt Hilda.
Oh, the Hilda. Like they've got the classic like Sandman at Cain and Abel story going now. Like after that episode I watched, it's like, wow, this is totally Sandman. And
Yeah.
there's Cain and there's Abel, and wow, that's great.
When you
If you've ever read
you mean Neil Gaiman?
Neil Gaiman's classic story, just
So
awesome.
they're ripping off Neil.
No, yes, maybe. But then
I'm
again,
ripped off Neil Gaiman
it's-
too.
it-
I have
Why
no shame.
does it gotta
Who
be?
doesn't?
Why does it gotta be ripping off? I can't just be.
Inspired
Fan
by.
of
Inspired
Spider-Man.
by in this way that is totally ripping off.
yeah, because like
Yeah,
if you spoiler alert, if you haven't read any of the Sandman books, get out
You
there
will get
and go find them, go buy them, read them, love them, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Spoiler alert.
Or
In the story, Cain and Abel are characters that are in the dreaming, and consistently Cain kills Abel, and then he has to regenerate after a certain amount of time. Just comes back like, oh man, I got a crazy headache.
First time?
No, or Cain kills Abel. Yeah, I don't read the Bible. Go to hell.
Yes. Cain kills Abel.
yeah.
Zelda kills
Yeah.
Hilda.
Exactly.
All the time. But it's the resurrection cemetery in their front yard. They can put anybody in there. It doesn't have
Oh,
to just be
really?
the sisters. Yeah.
Oh.
They put never mind.
Spoiler!
Almost spoiled something.
Get wrecked, people. But
For-
almost get wrecked from my season watching.
Sandman universe.
So,
Better than
yeah, that's the very
rest of us. I was
Sandman
just
universe.
focused
That
on
is
the Bible.
pretty awesome. So that sounds great. But yeah, I've been watching that, and that kind of spun me into this thing where I read a segment on the internet, and some lady just went off about this other movie that had Shipka in, and I was like, really, what was that? And I was like, it's called The Black Coat Daughter. And this is it went under the radar, apparently. It's kind of like one Hush, apparently. But I watched it, sat through it. It was creepy as shit. It was
Sandman daughter.
Black Coat Daughter. Black Coat.
Black
Sandman daughter.
I was still in the Neil
Calm down,
Gaiman
Gene.
thing.
Come on.
I was stuck on
Bring
the
it
Neil
in.
Gaiman thing.
Bring it in.
Bring it in.
Bring it in.
I'm gonna kick you.
No fist bumping. All right.
There's no
Not
fist bumping,
yet.
there's only dick kicking.
Yeah. So the Black Coat's Daughter, set in a like a preparatory girls' school. They are going off for Christmas, Thanksgiving break, and two girls are stuck there. Like, one girl has a horror nightmare that her parents have been killed in a car accident, and that's what the build-up is, that she believes this happened to her parents, and that's why they're not coming to get her. And she thinks it's a psychic damn thing. And the other girl just says she isn't getting picked up till Friday the week after, and she just doesn't want to go there, and she's just going to go date some people and just go date. And the entire time, this is a spoiler, I don't care. But, like, she feels like she's been impregnated. Not the Shipka girl, but the black-haired girl that's just there to not go to her back to her parents.
Girl?
I'm not going to call her that, but the black-haired girl. Joan.
It's horror movies.
Yeah, so that girl, the bad girl, is just staying there, not going
That
home.
girl gets pregnant. Baby.
And then that's kind of an underlying story. But the other girl's sitting there in this abandoned, like everybody's left. Everybody's left, and they're just at their scary school. And there's a bunch of time jumping, and the storyline jumps between two time zones. And you don't, if you watch it and you get them walk away, you better pause it because you might miss something and you might miss the story of it. But you kind of have to sit there and watch it all the way through, and it's like, oh, okay, that's why that and that and that happened, and this, that, and the other are that, and that's why it's all connected up. And it's just kind of dark, kind of crazy, and it's like, fuck you, the end. It's like, damn it, that's cool.
This is the movie you watched this week?
That's the movie I watched this week. I liked it. It was like, wow, all right. You kept coming in and out of it, and you're like, and then you're skipping it. It has that, like, we're in the mountains right now, so right now it feels like winter. And this movie was set in the snow, and it's winter there.
Huh?
So it just kind of made me feel like a nice cold film. It was good. Good stuff.
Just the visual of her kneeling in front of the heater, in front of the boiler.
And she's just, the entire time she's doing this crazy
Really?
just creepy head bobbing
Head
thing.
bob?
Ah.
And that's just another little weird tidbit that does that one scene. It's like, what?
I don't like that.
But it's a good one. It was creepy as hell. And I liked it. That's what I watched this week.
I'm gonna come back.
What?
She's gonna refill, I think.
You gonna risk it for a biscuit? Come on, get back in here. What are you doing?
Don't become the Phantom. Don't
Don't
become the
become the
Phantom.
next Phantom.
Don't get
Oh.
poltergeist. Don't get poltergeist.
Piano starts playing.
God damn. All right. So it hit me today. Today was the 7th episode, everyone. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you listening. If you've been listening this far, this is our 7th episode. So I thought of this question and thought, what are your thoughts on the movie 7? Boom. And go. Amazing film.
Yeah. I mean, it was brilliant. And hopefully I'm not misremembering. But the one sin that stuck with me the most was lust. And that was when he rigged that guy with the blade strap-ons.
Yeah.
And just that guy's performance of how completely freaked the fuck out he was when the police finally found him. Like, that sticks with me more than what's in the box.
Yeah, that scene actually is probably the only thing that
It's-
stands with the, other than what's in the box. That scene is always like his just traumatized, like,
He's
in
so traumatized,
panic.
and I can't see him in anything else without seeing that scene.
I don't even know who that is, but that guy's
Neither.
like face and voice, just like his trauma of that situation
It was bananas.
It was great. Yeah.
And
But the whole blade, like, dildo.
I mean, you see what's on him, and it's like,
like-
Jesus Christ.
It's like, holy shit. And the craziness of that guy to make him do it while he's standing and make sure he's doing it is just the next level damn villain. But, that was awesome. But, yeah, 7. Go. Thought. Quick.
My quick thought is, no harm in Jen again. I'm not punching the dick, but that's what she just said about that scene.
Thanks, Gene. Thanks. Appreciate that.
No,
What you got, Clayton?
Y'all gotta do.
What you got, Clayton?
It's not wrong.
She already covered that, Gene.
Yeah.
She already had her moment.
But she was right. That's
Wow,
not
this
the
is so
same.
just
Oh, my
Gene.
God.
Wow.
Yeah, just butting in on everybody.
Wait, you got something else?
You just totally deflected it back to Leah. Sorry, Leah.
Yeah, no.
I didn't realize we invited Gene back.
It's not,
to, like,
it's not a
weirdness.
trump of that scene. I'm just saying 7's a great, disturbing film, but is it horror?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's
Especially,
so
I mean,
horror.
just based on that one
That alone?
sin, just lust, it was good
I
enough
mean,
for me
Lust
to be
is
a horror
pretty
movie.
horrific anyway.
Oh yeah,
You know,
but that's the entire like
All right,
dark,
I mean-
moody
And
darkness
the
of
way
it.
he killed Gluttony, I
yeah,
mean,
Gluttony is.
Oh, that was
What
fun.
movie was it that I was wondering was considered horror or not?
Hold that thought there, Gene.
Yeah, hold that.
Because like he was
Shut
talking.
the fuck up, but
Oh,
no, he
yeah.
wasn't talking. He was
We were
not.
discussing.
No, well,
Were you done playing?
Okay, you're gonna. No, we're discussing how
Okay.
7 is a horror movie.
Right. So I was.
Do you have any ideas why that particular thing is a horror movie?
Because it was horrific.
Can you elaborate?
No, not really.
Well, I mean, like, I think there are horror elements, but I mean, is it overall like a horror movie? I mean, you can say yes. I mean, I don't think that.
No,
That's my quick.
There's
That's
so
my
many
quick
movies
thoughts.
like
Like, I
that.
mean, I'm not saying that's a bad movie by any
are you
means.
disqualifying it as a horror movie just
Yes.
because Brad Pitt's in it?
No, I love Brad Pitt. No, I love Brad
was
Pitt.
in Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah,
Is that not a horror movie?
I
No,
don't consider
that is
it a
not.
horror
No,
movie.
that's not a horror
It's just a
movie.
movie with vampires. I don't consider
Christian
it horror
Slater's
at all.
pretty horrific.
God damn it.
Oh
Christian
man.
Slater was pretty
I'm-
horrific and Glenn
I didn't want to. All right, stop this. Just stop this. I won't even go into this because I don't want to argue the whole interview. We'll save that for another podcast. The interview with the vampire. That will be the next question next year,
Yeah.
whenever the anniversary of the interview with the vampire is. Because I'm on the flip side of what you two fuckers are saying right now. But let's not go there right now. Let's look up the current definition of horror.
Okay, right there. Look that up.
And it's a noun.
Yeah.
Horror. An intense feeling of fear, shock, or disgust.
Okay. Well,
Sometimes it's
maybe
7
then,
counts.
Well, then it's horror. Then.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
He burned off his own fingertips.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
you said
no,
an
no,
intense feeling
he
of
cut them
Yeah,
off of the
Right.
razor.
That's even worse.
Hold on. You just said an intense feeling of shock, horror, or disgust.
Okay.
How are those nouns?
I didn't say
Those are
say
verbs.
horror. My
No.
bad. Fear, shock, or disgust.
How did you say noun?
No,
Horror
horror
is
is
a
the
noun.
noun.
Horror is a noun.
The feelings were.
That's the definition.
Now,
Thanks.
now are you called up?
I'm gonna calm down.
Yeah.
But that
Breathe
upset me a
3
second.
times.
12 deep and cleansing breaths.
Yes, an attack of extreme nervousness or anxiety is also things related to it.
Yeah.
Like what's in the box. Also, did you think that the box seemed too light to have a human head in it?
Maybe, maybe
Like
not.
8 pounds.
I mean, I
But
handle
it's
boxes
just
every
Why do
day.
I
It
even
really
know
didn't
that?
seem like Gwyneth Paltrow's head was rolling around in there to me.
It's kind of poor Gwen's probably got an empty brain, so there's probably not a lot in there.
Have
She's
you
not
ever
a lot.
looked up Goop?
Sorry, Gwen. There you go.
Have you looked up
Because we're like that, Gwen
I
and me. We're
have. I was
pals.
unimpressed.
Yeah,
Less than 8 pounds.
yeah.
And I must say that.
Well,
Yeah, no, that's definitely a horror movie. Like the entire like
She's a damn
tense chase scenes, the
tense.
tense just like, are you gonna get stabbed? Like trying to find the guy,
Right.
and it's just like the build up to tension when
there's good-
they go to
there's
his
good.
room and just find all the stuff he's been doing. And it's just like walls of shit in his hotel.
It
It's
does
just like
go
that's
to-
a classic reveal. It's like, ooh,
Oh, you
god.
know that guy was.
It does go light to dark.
Yeah, John
a
Doe's a
little bit.
crazy motherfucker, and it's great.
He just walks in the police station with bloody hands. And,
It's like there he is. Oh wow.
Who's that guy?
And at this point, he's already murdered damn Brad Pitt's wife. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, And he's just like, yep, there we go.
And
now he's got to play it so like he can get to the point that he's got to damn pull off the entire damn deal and hope that he kills him.
You know, some people out there in the world might not have seen this movie.
Then they really messed
they're
up.
really missing out, and they should have seen it by now.
I mean, it was in the 90s. They really
I seen it in theaters.
There's
I stood
kids.
up and cheered at the end. I was like,
Should
damn.
we start
You would too,
announcing
you jerk.
spoilers?
But you also
No.
didn't cry and Girl
'Cause
Interrupted,
it's
so
not
I
fair.
don't even start.
So,
Yeah. Well, you know.
Sad.
so
All right, so it's a horror movie.
definitely a horror movie.
And no, Brad Pitt does not disqualify anything. He actually qualifies anything he's in.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
In my
He is
mind,
pretty amazing.
you know.
Yeah.
Seventh episode.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's
All right,
continue
wait.
on.
On that note, what's your number of 7?
What?
Which one are you?
Mm.
Which 7? Which of the 7 are you?
Are you talking about the sins?
Yeah.
The 7 deadly sins?
Yeah.
I've got too many.
Can we have a list of which one comes which? Because I don't remember.
I don't think they're
Not
right.
the
It's,
point. It's just which one of the 7
wrath,
deadly sins.
envy,
Which ones he used?
Which
Yeah.
one is you more?
gluttony, sloth,
wrath.
lust, wrath.
No, you already said that.
No, we said wrath. Okay, hold on. I can do this. Envy.
Should I read them?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go. We got pride. We have
That's the one I got.
envy,
That's mine.
gluttony, lust, anger, greed, and sloth.
No, that's not 7, honey. Read again.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. for
Read
sure.
it again, because you do not read 7 words.
Pride, envy, gluttony, lust, anger, greed, and sloth.
I didn't hear wrath.
'Cause
Wrath
it's
is anger.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
same.
okay. I'm used to hearing wrath.
I would definitely be gluttony and lust.
Oh, you get 2? Aren't you
I'm
special?
Gonna have to get 2 because they're really equal.
I'm just going to go straight pride.
Gluttony and lust.
My pride in like my failures and my pride in my
I know.
You get
accomplishments.
2?
Because they're, I know, right?
You deadly sluts.
Yeah,
Shame on you.
God, no.
Totally pride right here.
My
Definitely
mercy
pride.
prevails over my wrath. Oh.
Wait.
Okay, so.
All right, okay.
What was yours?
Oh, whoa. Wrath. And it's,
Wrath.
and
Which is
pride.
Anger.
anger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
If I had a second after my pride, it would be my anger.
That's my 2.
Kiss
because-
Bob!
No, here's a nice little wording of it. Anger is manifested in the individual who spurns love and opts instead for fury. It is also known as wrath.
No, I don't spurn love. That's good. Well, how my anger works. It's just that I'm angry. People
There we
piss me
go.
off.
That's a good touching on our 7th episode. Thank you.
I have a big heart, y'all.
Yeah. Really? Where is it?
As long as it's not smashing the table, bro.
Yeah.
No
Sorry.
pounding table.
Yeah, well, you can edit that out.
I'm getting. There's a new poltergeist brewing.
Oh man, oh, that's horrible. All right.
That is horrible. Don't say it.
All right.
Don't even say it.
Was it Amstead? I don't know. What the hell they say?
Namaste.
Namaste. Isn't that a bad boat and a bad movie?
Oh my god, Mike. I don't even know what it means. That means something. It's like somebody's surname.
Peace. Oh god.
It's Namaste, bitches.
Oh gosh, I gotta get the charger. But yeah, all right. So that's our touching on
Oh.
7th episode, 7 Deadly Sins, the movie 7, fantastic horror film. I'm about to die on battery, so I'm gonna charge this up real quick. But it's not
more
gonna
like
make any
a-
difference. We're still recording.
Less like a horror film and more like a.
We clarified this part.
What do we call that?
Definitely horror film.
It's definitely
No.
horror. It matched the definition.
With T.
Yeah, 2 heads.
It's more of a.
All right. Guess what time it is, fellas?
Time to talk about.
Time to talk about Thanksgiving.
It is movie review time. This is all spoilers all the time. If you haven't seen
All
it,
spoilers all the time.
it's Thanksgiving, which also means it is now Thanksgiving
Ah.
time. Welcome to the show.
Oh, God.
Our movie we watched this week was a little delicious movie called Thankskilling. All filled with gravy and turkey dinners.
Gravy flavored
flavored
things.
condoms.
Yeah. Extra small.
Extra small. Yes. So, wow.
Oh, fuck,
Yay. Here we go. We watched the Jordan Downey directed piece of cinema I've not seen the likes of in a long time.
I'd say masterpiece, man. Like, I have not seen anything that fucking ridiculous in my life, and it was so ridiculous that I loved it.
Yeah, you've said ridiculous in your life, right?
No, I mean,
No,
like,
You haven't seen a lot of B movies then.
yeah. Do what?
I said you haven't seen a lot of B movies.
I've seen a lot of B movies. That one
Have
was
you?
one of the better ones.
That's better than Cannibal Woman and the Avocado Jungle of Death.
Well, I haven't seen that one.
Okay, well you haven't seen that one.
Well, I gotta watch it. But like, what I'm saying is like,
I'm not sure this even qualifies as a B movie.
What?
it's like a C movie.
Yeah, it's C.
It's
like
pretty
a C
good.
minus.
The Cannibal
Thanksgilling.
Woman and the
No,
Avocado Jungle.
Thanksgilling.
It's definitely like a B movie. though.
It's a
I
B
mean,
movie.
It's like sci-fi,
totally,
ridiculous.
It made me laugh. It made me laugh.
Only
but
at the end. For
It made me
sci-fi.
cry. Like
I do have a copy of Cannibal Woman and the Avocado Jungle of Death.
Not even in the
You can really look
same
at it
category. No, not even
on
in the same
VHS.
category there.
That's not a horror B movie.
Huh?
So what she's talking about doesn't.
Avocado Jungle's a B movie, but it's not anywhere
It's
close
not
to
a
what we're
horror
doing.
movie. It's
Yeah.
not a horror movie.
This movie was a
horror
how can I
movie.
say this? A great horror movie with amazing practical effects.
Oh fuck, man!
That sucked ass, and we're
There was
so
some
cheap
cool
that you
CGI.
laughed your ass off, and that
Oh,
was
the
the
CGI.
whole point of the
Dialogue
whole
made
thing.
me want to die.
Oh man.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that
man.
was the whole point of the whole thing.
Our,
And you
the
knew it going
scriptwriter should have
into
gotten an
it.
Academy Award for that
Well,
because
dude,
that
You knew
was an
it
amazing
going
script.
into it that
Creating
you were going to cringe to death and die.
the killer turkey was the best character in the
Mhm.
whole fucking film.
That was the best
And
acting
just-
character.
Oh god, he's so good. It's just like, how do you top that?
It's just like you didn't think it was going to get as ridiculous as it kept
It just-
getting.
It just kept
It was like,
going.
they can't do that. They can't get anything better than that. That's amazing. That was like 20 minutes in, and it was like, what, that?
yeah.
They did that?
Like, they just kept
It,
doing
it wasn't that I had expectations. It was like, okay, that's fucking pretty awful ridiculous. And then the next fucking scene, I'm like, oh, something even worse. Like,
Oh,
and it's
even
and
more
it's so
awful,
good.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
it
like the
was-
turkey
Weird.
cutting her dad's face off and wearing it and convincing him that he's their dad or he's her dad. That was the
That was so fucking ridiculous.
best fucking thing I'd ever seen in my life. Oh gosh.
And if you missed the scene prior to that where the dad just says, hey, come on in.
Yeah.
Come on, sit a bit, buddy. You want some tea? And he's
Again, my
like,
favorite
the
part
turkeys
was
are
when
sitting
the dad
there.
said, Cheryl, did you shit in my coffee? It tastes like shit. She was
Yeah.
like, absolutely, I did. I want a divorce.
That was great.
Yeah, that was fun.
Once that happened, you're
That
like,
was so random.
what? Where are we going with
Oh,
this
we're
movie?
in for a ride. Like as soon as that
It
shit
will
happens.
slap.
Like, women, take note. You want a divorce? Shit in his coffee.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
make sure he drinks it.
Yeah.
Make sure he drinks it, and then you let him know.
It's like
Oh
you
my
hold up
God.
the shit damn holding coffee. It's like, here you go. I was like, huh.
Cheryl, this coffee tastes like somebody took a shit in it.
Yeah.
That
Wonder why?
it was absolutely brilliant to me. I don't know what happened to Cheryl after that. I hope she got away.
She got divorced and
She
walked
got
off.
away.
Yeah, she's like, fuck this.
Yes,
I'm
she
out of this
lived.
movie.
Yeah.
No,
It's like, I
Also,
shit on this movie
bitches.
literally. Bye.
Like Cheryl lived, nobody else did.
Well,
The
One,
final girl.
yeah.
the final girl syndrome hit.
Final girl lived.
The final girl, the one with the bad face.
Yeah.
She had a bad face. I'm just-
Okay.
You are terrible at remembering films. We watched
she
like
had bad
30
skin,
minutes ago.
Mike.
Not the slutty one.
Not the,
The
slutty
non-slutty
the
one left,
with-
of course,
with the
because the
not really
slutty one
good-
has to die.
But then
yes,
eventually,
the white
like,
one who didn't have really great skin.
but it was like after the slutty one died, she kind of became the new one. Like she started like fondling the guy.
She was
and,
Oh, yeah,
always
she
she was
did.
always
Yeah, she
secretly
kinda- yeah,
Oh.
secretly slutty.
she
That's
should
how
have
this-
totally died. She had sex in the
Well,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least we think, unless he
Or-
finished before he even got in her, because they were clothed by the back
Yeah.
in the house.
Speaking
in
of
30
somebody
seconds.
didn't finish before they
thing
got
is,
in.
that they should have stuck with the rest of the breakfast
Thus
club
turning
dichotomy.
the genre on its head again.
Yeah, there was
It's
a
like, wow.
there was a stuffing.
There was
going
a
on.
stuffing.
There was a whole breakfast
He just
club
tapped
with-
in and went
Oh
down.
man, he just like switcherooed and went,
Yeah,
just gravy.
And the
fat.
fact they find the evidence.
doesn't
The fact they find the evidence, like, What's his
Yeah.
condom wrapper?
Yeah.
How did he even have a gravy flavored condom wrapper on him?
Extra small.
Extra small.
Extra small, okay.
Yeah.
But like,
He had a lot of things on him that we didn't know he
He
could
was
have.
packing heat, so it's like if he
Right?
can pack heat.
Pulled a shotgun out
He's
of
of
his
course he's
ass.
gonna have condom ready.
does
He's
he
ready
have
to go.
like extra dimensional pockets under his feathers
I mean,
or something? I mean, I
yeah,
guess because
it's
he's
under
cursed.
his wing.
He was cursed
When you're
by the
500
most powerful Native American in history.
The most powerful. What was his name?
Cloud feather?
Cloud?
Feather cloud.
Feather
Feather cloud. Oh gosh,
Feather
yeah.
cloud.
That's an Indian you didn't even mess with back then.
Oh God, man.
505 years ago.
Yeah.
That
That turkey was
Right.
510 years old.
There was a new,
He did a
feather cloud.
bang up job as damn Groucho Marx. I thought that was an impressive performance.
Yeah. That was
Fooled the
some-
cop. He sat there and had hazelnut coffee together.
Yeah.
He did switch out because they had hazelnut coffee.
Yeah.
He's like, "Is this hazelnut?" It's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh.
So he did wash out the shit.
Yeah, he did, and he's like, he couldn't just fucking taste it. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is fucking awkward.
I'm not gonna throw this coffee pot away. I'm just gonna wash it out.
Yeah.
It's like I probably would have had to throw the coffee pot out. It's like,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna ever use that coffee pot again.
You
Sorry.
don't like hazelnut?
I don't like
Maybe
coffee
it was
with the.
instant.
Oh, maybe.
That's not the.
Hazelnuts are delicious.
I don't know. That's a little too deep. I don't know. I'm
No,
just gonna
it's
say he
not
just
too
made
deep.
coffee on it,
It's-
'cause-
It's me, you
He's
versus
frugal.
nut versus nut.
but that's not my stuff.
No, this is about Thankskilling.
Thanksgiving. We're on.
Stay on subject.
No.
Stay focused there, kid.
Yeah.
Come on. It's important.
And
Thanksgiving. Wow. The whole they forgot to burn at the stake part after the nerd.
Pissed me off.
yeah, burn at the stake, but they put him in a radioactive garbage bin.
Just sitting around.
Whose radioactive garbage was that? They were in a fucking
It doesn't-
suburban
It
neighborhood.
doesn't even matter.
That's
Like,
why you
it's
need to
just-
watch your neighbors a lot more closely if that's your neighbor.
Honestly, folks, watch your neighbors.
Because damn,
Oh,
that
God.
neighbor's got radioactive waste dump.
Yeah, dude. That's
And you're
fucked
not
up.
going to be able to destroy your metaphysical turkeys.
I like the fact he had his own teepee.
Yeah, he did.
He did have his own teepee
It was-
with his own like
Biggest
little
teepees
three-fingered.
He went home after he killed a few fucking teenagers and started tossing the salad.
Toss it.
He got his fix in with a chick and then broke her neck and then he went home and tossed the salad. I mean,
How do you
yeah.
like? It was
Like
amazing.
all.
He snapped.
He was a party
Like
bird.
any of us.
How do you?
Any
It
of
was
us.
amazing. He snapped her neck.
It's
It
a
was
normal
like
day
really.
for some people.
Yeah, it's
Mostly
like,
killer turkeys.
it's like if that turkey was Shia LaBeouf, that would be a normal day.
Oh,
That's
God,
just
yeah.
Shia LaBeouf's normal day
Let's
there.
not ruin this movie, okay?
Because
Actual cannibal.
actual cannibal. Yeah, you'll have to watch that video. Look it up. It's
I've
great.
seen it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
awesome.
You'll understand this
You
when you see it.
haven't
You
seen it?
haven't seen it, obviously.
Which one is it?
There's an amazingly epic, incredible video called Shia LaBeouf, and they have like a men's like gay choir, freaking rope dancers, like freaking amazingness. Just this huge stage production, and it's just going on about how Shia
Shia
LaBeouf's
LaBeouf
a
is a cannibal.
cannibal.
Ah,
It's amazing. I'll forward
By
you the.
Rob Cantor.
Rob
Yeah, Rob.
Cantor, yes.
It's an amazing
Wait,
piece
you
of
never
cinema.
watched Shia LaBeouf live?
no, I don't like Shia
It's just
LaBeouf.
one song,
Okay,
but
no, you
You
don't
will
need-
love
you
him
don't need
after
to-
this.
You need to love Shia LaBeouf to watch this.
yeah, we'll show you this after the fact. But
okay, after we go
everybody,
off the
yeah,
podcast,
Rob
you
Cantor.
gotta watch-
Yeah.
getting another kick up. Good job. That
You
was
You gotta
amazing.
watch this after we're done.
Back to your
'cause-
Yeah.
review.
Back to our review.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah, that turkey has his own place. He's killing people.
What was the best kill, like you thought, in the whole movie?
I thought
Redneck.
really. I thought
Because
the
he convinces him he's a turkey that's cooked, but it's a fake fucking hologram of a shitty turkey.
that was the
It's like a
CGI,
cartoon.
And then he
turkey.
blew his stomach out.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
and he lived long enough for them to come talk to him. That was
Yeah.
like 20 minutes later. He's like, I've got all my guts out, and the turkey's walked away, and it's like, hey, oh, you're still kicking with no
Yeah,
internal
it was
guts.
that long.
Yeah, it was
It
a
was
great
impressive.
epic like farewell
Like,
scene and
Dude,
reminiscing.
This is happening.
You didn't see it, but like I thought the police chief's death was probably the best because they were
This
so
is the
connected.
Candace
They
Grace
were so connected, and eventually the police chief and his total just Andy Griffith bullshit pushed the turkey too far. He deserved it.
When he called him a weird duck.
He called him a
An
duck.
odd duck.
Yeah,
An
he's
odd
like,
duck,
he's like,
yeah.
that's fucking it. You're
It's like,
dead.
yep, nope. That's
He had
it.
a mean streak like about him for sure. Like you just piss him off. He might let you go, but if you piss him off, you're definitely fucking dead.
Yeah, they were sitting there having a cup of damn hazelnut coffee, chilling together,
Or
waiting for
anal.
this.
Nobody
nut.
said
Waiting to
anything
kill
about
the
this
dog.
turkey fucking talking.
That's the fun part.
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
talking so much.
the only thing that like the only guy that had the right reaction was the protagonist, Lassie owner.
Flashy. I
Flashy,
looked it up.
yeah, it was flashy. He
Flashy.
said it. I heard him say it.
Okay, so
yeah.
so the knockoff Lassie,
The
Flashy.
coffee owner.
yeah, that guy was the only guy that had the right idea from the beginning, because he's like,
Just keep shooting.
you're not supposed to be talking, it's like,
Yeah.
and you killed my dog, bang. It's like,
Dang.
but when the turkey dodged the bullet, it's like, oh shit, this is gonna be interesting. When the turkey dodges the bullet at almost point blank range,
Oh gosh, I mean, yeah.
so much of that movie, just
That's ridiculous.
But all right,
all the tropes covered, college kids getting killed, nobody believing anybody.
I think the funniest fucking shit was
It was so funny.
Well,
yeah.
let's not start laughing about this because we weren't laughing last week about crap with us.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I mean,
Yeah.
that
No,
was
not even.
different laughable.
That was a
different
fun.
kind of laughable.
Yeah, laughable in hindsight.
No,
Laughable
Yeah, yeah,
as you're
yeah.
watching it. There's
Yeah.
a difference. It's like we
Yeah,
can watch
there
that,
is.
laugh it, and laugh after
Yeah.
hindsight. But
Yeah.
Laughing
Pose.
with you, laughing near you, laughing at you.
I don't know why. It's just like the funny one is just whenever he fucking kills that guy and takes the slutty girl and breaks her neck. Like, I don't know. It was just stupid. Like, I don't know. It's like, how does that happen? Like, it shouldn't happen.
yeah, that's why I was wondering, how did he break her neck?
Well, how's he holding an axe or a shotgun? Like,
How's he busting the gat? How's he got a gat?
Or, well, no, he did. No, my favorite actually was when he killed the dog because the dog had an accident.
that was hilarious.
that
A
was-
terrible
yeah,
dad joke
the-
coming
the
out of
pun,
a fucking talking
Like,
turkey.
I love puns, and that was the fucking best awful pun I've ever heard. It's like he died from an accident.
That was the worst. I think we were in for bad times and weirdness when that was said, and I was like,
Oh god.
oh my lord, this is that kind of
Oh,
movie. No, wait. At the beginning, it's like the Pilgrims.
Right?
Oh my
Right.
god!
You open up with naked pilgrim ladies
Just-
tied to a
just-
tree. It's like,
it
wait,
just-
what?
It's like every horror movie, like, you know, it's like everyone wants to. The opening scene is just focus on a tit, like, and then it zooms out more.
I
tit,
actually,
and then
like,
it just starts.
Was putting supper in the oven when that seeing him on, I saw a boob and I was like, okay, there's boobs.
Yeah, no, that
And
was.
then I walked out of the room
She did
and
that-
I didn't see what else happened to the pilgrim lady. But I
She got
just
killed.
She did all the classics too: running, trip, fall.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
ran, tripped,
total
fell.
breasts exposed the entire
It's
time.
like,
Like,
yeah,
what?
it's like it
that's
doesn't.
How, that's how pilgrim
It's like it just starts out. It's like, why the
Tits
fuck were your
out.
tits out? Like, it just, you know, you just run.
Tits out, ass up. That's the way I like it.
And her dress opened in the front and the back. It's like, what?
Well, we know what was happening apparently.
It's like, wow.
He was
This
getting
is something like
he was getting ready to use another extra small gravy flavored condom. Like it's
He made one raw dog back
weird,
then.
weird.
Right? Because it was 1621 or something.
Yeah, it was like 505 years previous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh
So-
god, when he's like fuck, and then he's like, how old are you?
So I
Yeah.
missed how
Oh, that was
I missed how
good.
this
Yeah,
went
because
down,
he was like-
how it went with the curse of the turkey.
It's like, I'm 510 years old.
And he's like, oh fuck, I guess you can say it.
I guess that's a fine little fuck.
Yeah.
And he doesn't bat an eye beyond that. It's like, oh,
No,
you're
no.
not a crazy
Ah.
turkey talking to me,
Yeah.
That's,
dressed as Groucho Marx.
He's
wait, that's
dressed
the
as a
turkey was
turkey.
supposed to be cursed because of the pilgrims.
Yeah.
What was the turkey in that scene?
No,
This is the police dad scene that you missed, but they
Yeah,
they had
I
a
missed
nice
that
little
one.
sit down too.
everybody that got up and left for a
Missed
brief
something
moment
amazing.
missed something good. Like I was watching the whole time, and every time somebody got up, a good scene.
It's every time I move up to go put the fucking beast of the Evans so I can feed my family.
When I got up to
Alright,
go
yeah.
get a drink and check on my damn soup that I was making for the family,
But you know,
I missed
Yeah.
like a family
a
member.
pause.
I was like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, you did.
there's a
Was it
pause
good?
button. You know.
Y'all.
But
that
other people
sucks.
are watching. It's kind of rude.
Okay, you can just
Yeah.
say, "Can I pause this?" And then everybody's like, "Yeah."
That's a
Well,
good.
they'll
It's
be like,
a good
"Y'all
etiquette
fucking
point.
suck."
Should like the movie be paused when somebody gets up and wanders
So
off?
tells me-
Yes,
tell
because
me what
everybody needs
happens
to see
when-
all the movies.
If they request it.
Yeah, you could be like,
I don't know
"Can I
how
pause
I was
this?"
Like, I
This
really
is a good place to
didn't
be
think I was
around.
going to miss something that I cared about, but it turns out I missed the whole coffee thing.
And I missed the whole dad-mom slaughter. That was the first major
Oh my
kill.
God,
thing. I was
yeah.
like, what?
So
Yeah.
bad.
What?
The
Oh.
kid was
Yeah.
just sitting there, Dad?
He just
As he sliced the guy's throat. I'm like, that's not how you react to your father's throat being
Yeah.
slit by a turkey.
He was like my
How
dad.
do you react to your father's throat being sliced by a turkey?
You don't go, Dad?
But
What the
I mean, my God said that if I saw somebody in this room whose throat was being sliced by a turkey,
I get a chair or smash them with the damn war gloves
Right?
over there.
You react
You go bashing or
some
something.
way.
I got war clubs.
You don't just sit there, Dad. Apparently,
Well,
because I missed that.
He had
scene.
just made amends with him. He was emotional wreck because he lied and
Oh.
said he got back on the first string. so his dad was like,
So his
I
dad
knew,
magically
yeah,
blocked
he
him
was
again.
like, oh, I knew you
Right,
could
right.
do it. I knew you were like me.
Oh, he lied to his
Yeah,
dad.
'cause his dad
Wow.
disowned
Well,
him.
I saw the part where like,
His dad disowned him because he made slip to second string.
Because he broke his
because
leg.
he wasn't
Yeah.
he wasn't first string in football.
Oh,
yeah, that
God.
was cute. I
But
was-
then, like, the turkey cuts, it like severs his dad's head.
With the same, I own that knife.
Yeah.
I own that same knife.
Oh my lord. Yes. Okay, so that's we like at various points except for Clayton got up and walked off and did some otherworldly stuff, extraterrestrial shit, and missed great segments of this movie. Thankskilling.
Extraterrestrial shit, putting the damn
Yes, we
the
missed good
pork
stuff
thing
apparently.
in the oven.
They went to that Twilight Zone black
We
hole.
went into that domestic black hole, and it sucked.
And it was
And,
the
and I regret it now. It's like, man, I wish I'd just let that burn because I missed the
wish
scene
I'd
where the
let
parents
my
got killed.
children
Son of a bitch.
starve.
But on the plus side, it's on Amazon Prime, so you can watch it for free if you have Amazon Prime. What the hell
Yeah.
ever.
Assholes.
It didn't cost me nothing to watch that. I can go rewatch it
Except
on
2 hours of
Thanksgiving.
your life.
and Amazon
Oh.
Prime.
That was totally worth it. Yeah.
It was worth it. Yeah, I don't think I could walk away saying I want to watch.
I
That.
might watch it
wanna
again. I might watch it next Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I
I'm
wanna
not
watch
going to
it.
lie. That might become
I mean,
a
the
thing.
third
I
one.
actually might watch
Oh,
it.
the
but
third
it might
one.
be a fucking
The third one, which is actually apparently the
The
second one.
second one.
good grief.
They've named
Which
the
was
third
It's
one.
also
even more
called-
ludicrous.
Thanksgiving.
Which was called Thankskilling
Oh,
3.
that's amazing.
And they said at the end of
The
that one, to
sequel.
be continued.
In space.
The
in
sequel
space.
was called Thankskilling 3.
Oh, man.
There is no 2 because it went to space and they were like, we don't have the budget
Yeah.
for that.
They lost the footage for it because
For whatever reason.
the footage will return to Earth one day.
Jesus.
Yeah, maybe it was just too
Jesus
amazing
Christ.
and it just burned itself out. It was like,
Yeah.
this is... The angels came down, collected. It's like,
No.
you're not ready for this world. This is too
No.
magical.
But what I'm really curious about is when they were flashbacking and telling the story of the curse, there were other animals hanging there besides just the turkey. Like there was a raccoon right next to the turkey. Did he
Yeah.
also curse the raccoon that we're totally missing? Like
The hanging penis didn't get cursed.
Yeah,
I
it did
mean,
because
but
it,
it could have.
it happened in the One-Eyed Monster movie.
Oh, no, that's
Like,
We're
right.
finding out the spin-offs.
Oh, this is the
We're-
beginning, 510 years ago.
Yes.
That damn necromancer is a fucking monster.
God, dude, like, yeah, Ron Jeremy is
Cloud
the
feather.
first penis.
Cloudfeather, you're an
Feather
Native
cloud,
American
Sorry, feather
Feather
cloud.
cloud.
feather cloud. And he had some 9-inch nips, too, that
Oh,
boy.
yeah, he did. Yeah.
Stop.
It's
I
like,
was sensitive
it's like
about
Tim Curry in Scary Movie.
Wow.
You can't even because people are going to get offended.
Nah, well,
What?
It's they listen to
They-
this at their own discretion.
This is, discretion advised. It's in the explicit note. You guys are covered.
Like, we're not here to judge, but we will make fun of just about anything.
And we will definitely talk about things,
Yeah.
so deal with it.
We will talk about.
But,
the
yeah,
bullshit
that Native American had like 9-inch nips. There we go.
Feather cloud.
Feather cloud was a 9-inch nips.
Feather
Oh.
Locklear.
Please stop.
Ooh.
Feather Locklear? Are
All right,
you kidding me?
Let's do a quick rating.
Dude.
Thankskilling on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being good.
Solid 3.
A 2.
3, 2.
I'm going fucking 8. That was good.
That was a solid 8.
I really wish Gene was
agree.
here to say
'cause-
that sucked.
Oh, God.
No, Gene,
Wait,
I'm pretty
can
sure
we-
would be
can
like,
we-
that was amazing.
Can we
No, I
fucking,
would
like,
love it.
That was a great film.
Gene to the...
I don't know. What should we have him say this week? Gene.
Gene. Oh, great.
Seance.
Oh, yeah,
Gene. What are we
Gene.
having you say this week?
Gene.
What can we delve back
Well,
from
then
the
this movie's-
recording?
What do you
This
think of
movie was
Thankskilling?
It was the best of the best.
You pilgrim
Movie
son
was
of a bitch.
awesome. It was complete fucking tripe.
I can imagine like we did like a video cast, like him sitting here in a pilgrim outfit.
Just angry. I could see him in
like
the
a turban and like
I'll figure out
light
top.
red.
What the hell was you thinking?
I'll review and find something and throw back into that
Oh,
segment.
God.
Oh,
That sucked.
we're at
Gene,
1 hour
fucking-
31, people. Let's rock this up. We've had a fangirls squeal with Tony Todd. We've had turkeys,
Shut up.
molest, and gravy people.
Evil superheroes.
Crazy people.
Evil superheroes.
Oh,
It's been a full show. This has been a great 7th episode.
yeah.
But it's time to wrap it up, and
Happy
it's
Thanksgiving.
time to say, what did we learn this week? We got to share. We got to care. Maybe we can help somebody out. What did we learn this week?
Don't watch Prince of Darkness.
Don't watch Prince of Darkness.
But I hated it.
Interesting.
I watched it last night too. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
boring as fuck.
That's horrible.
You just said share and care in the same sentence, and it's not even you.
That's what I'm doing here. You got anything? Did you learn anything this week?
No.
All right, you're out. You got anything?
Gosh. No. Didn't learn a damn thing this week. Well, yeah, no, fuck no.
What I learned is when you got the instruction manual, you read it and follow it to a T, people, because there it is. The instructions are there. Do it. When it
Burn
says
the fucking turkey if it says
burn turkey at bonfire,
Burn the
you
fucking
burn that
turkey.
turkey at the bonfire.
Oh, yeah, I learned.
Oh, he's got something.
Wait.
I learned.
Follow the instructions.
Go back. Rewind.
Whoa.
What you got,
Go
Kevin?
ahead. Talk to us about cookies.
I learned that. Fuck off. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
It's Thanksgiving week. We wish you all happy Thanksgiving. This is Mike Taylor at the Chainsaw Bar.
Satan.
Satan.
You're not Satan.
That turkey, Satan.
Oh, you would know him, right?
Maybe.
Our guest hosts this week were
Leah.
Regina.
Not Satan.
Regina.
Regina,
Fist
if you
bumper.
would. Regina.
and we're at the Chainsaw Bar. We thank you. And happy Thanksgiving, folks.